What's up, everybody? Derek here, and today we are out here on the practice green with two flags here, and this is going to be the only two chips that you actually need for your game to possibly break 80 and get those scores dropping immediately, because you're providing that consistency that may be lacking in your game from teeth in it or duffing it all the time. And I started doing this because it was taking out a lot of my mishits and inconsistencies with my chipping. And I noticed that I watched a video the other day of Shane Lowry. Everybody knows he's a PGA Tour winner. He's won a lot of tournaments. But one of the takeaways I took from his game is his short game kind of mimics mine exactly. I've got a 52 degree, and what he used to have was 3-4 wedges in his bag at all times, and there was a wedge for every situation. But if you can eliminate those situations where you're going to another wedge that maybe you haven't been able to practice with as often, and it changes you've got to have more practice, basically, let's say. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this club face for one of our shots, which is one similar to this, or close up to the fringe. And that's just going to be opening the club face, which just aim a little left, coming through, and just giving it a good little chip. And then basically closing the face a little bit to give yourself a little bump and runner. And this can help you out so much, especially if you've got tight lies. We've got some decent grass right here right now, but if you've got those really thin lies or just dirt and you've got to scrape it right off, you almost want to become robotic, because if you're really handsy with your shot, you can really mess up some things. So the putting stroke, basically just robotic. And just try that for these short little chips to get them up on here. So let's try one. All right. We are going to try and get this over. So I'm going to open my club face just a little bit, aim a little left. I have not made one chip. It's up above me, so you want to choke down. It's above my feet by a couple inches. So what I'm basically going to do is just put it underneath, opening the face just slightly to cover this. And these greens look fast, but I got to cover it. So here we go. It's over. I haven't made one chip yet. That's my first chip. That's a safe chip. Let's try another. Right here. Above my feet. Now I got to give it a little bit, but you want to find your target. Find something that catches your eye and focus on it to kind of run it up there, or for it to land and then follow the contours of the green. So I've got my target. That's it. I was maybe 2 foot towards me and maybe a foot over from where I was aiming at on a little brown spot on the green there. So let's try this again. Find my target. And now that I've seen it run, I can kind of adjust from that. Open my club face just a little bit. And a clean sweep. Not bad at all. Let's try one more here. You want to make sure at club face, it's a little wet out here right now. I'm going to put it down in this grass a little bit, so I got to go down under and get it. So I don't want to teeth it. Like that. Those are tough. Those hard pan lies. And when you've actually got lies like that, that is where the other one might come in. So you basically figure out your lie. Let's push it down in there. And now that we've got that lie, we can close our face a little bit, still carry, but we're going to have to run it a little bit. So to get it down under, to get it. And if you go past, it's better than being down here. Now, teething it and what I just did, they're about the same, but let's try this again. Open the club face on this one. That's it. I gave it too much. And these greens are so fast. Give it a little less this time. All right. Now, if we were preparing for a round and we're out here chipping, we're kind of getting this figured out, and especially if you're practicing. So you're getting how much you need to give the ball if you open your club face. So now, with nothing to carry, how do we want to approach this one? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close the face a little bit so it's almost a drawy chip. It's not going to get that side spin, so it's not going to break right, which on this one was perfect with that slope going down. So what I'm going to do is find a point just past this fringe and try to roll it over there. And that was it. Not really a whole lot to it. Let's try this again. Just barely club face, and it's just like a putt. Just smooth stroke all the way through. You're not getting more speed as you're going. That one was a little more left. Oh, and it caught that slope. It didn't break as much as that other one. So that one's maybe 8 foot with an uphill putt. Let's see if we can get one a little closer here. Nope. Towed it. Still not bad, but look at that dispersion. That is so bad. And I got a little bit of grass, so I think I pulled my head up a little bit. So let's try this again. Get it close. Stop. Wow, 2 foot. And then, if you're ready for a round, you take this out there and you duplicate it. And this is what you want. Now, if you don't like the bump and run, you can always open your club face a little bit, aim a little left, and do just similarly what we did over here. Hit the hole. So now we got a less than 1 foot putt. I wonder if we could do that now that we've warmed up a little bit on this other one. Nope, teethed it. Teethed it, which took it right, and I got a little bit of ground contact. Golly, that thing runs. That's a fast green. The only way that you're really going to make it over that in this situation when you got fast greens is just barely carrying. So I got to just barely give it enough. Stop. I mean, that's a good chip. It's a really good chip, but it's just a runner. The way that this slopes and it has that little swell right there where the flag's at, not too bad. Anyways, guys, I hope this helps y'all and maybe simplifies some of your chipping so you guys can get better at your chipping and avoid getting horrible rounds or adding more strokes to every hole. So thanks for watching, you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.